How we doing, everyone? I'm Jess back again with another video here, another installment of the Our First Home series. So today is Monday, July 23rd. I honestly have no idea what I filmed last, but I am outside today because we have some developments. I did some things. We got some plans that are gonna go into motion hopefully within the next couple of weeks, so let's chat about them, shall we? First thing I need to do is I needed to cut the grass because the grass isn't growing a lot, but there's a lot of weeds up front. I don't think too many before shots. If I have anything, I'll throw it in, but needed to take care of all that, and this is just a recap of kind of what I did. So first thing I did when I came out here is I found these steps again because there was a bunch of stuff that had overgrown here, like just vegetation and those stupid little like weed things that smell like gross, weird, like spearmint, but not spearmint. It's like other, just I don't know what it is. But anyway, you know, cut a bunch of that stuff out there. It doesn't look fantastic, but it looks way better than it did because you literally, again, couldn't really see the steps. So took a lot of that stuff out of there. And then, you know, filled up like a whole bag of that, took the lawnmower out, got the lawnmower out, and kind of took it just to like this whole thing in here. Again, I've definitely said this before, I'm not sure why somebody decided to convert this to like like down there is beautiful, like all grass. Up here is literally just like rocks and almost like an actual, I don't even know, it's almost like a garden because like weeds and shit just pop up through there. So I'm hopefully at some point we can get that, you know, taken care of there. This is also going to serve kind of as just this clip here while I'm outside because I've been thinking about this and I'm just getting sick and tired of having to do any maintenance whatsoever. I'm going to talk about everything that I want to do out in the exterior of our house. Not like every single thing, more like landscaping things, because we're going to be having Mark's Multiple Landscaping come back out. Good buddy of mine, you should definitely check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. The group of dudes that took down like the big ass tree in the front yard and like a bunch of other stuff around here. And honestly, I don't know if you remember, if you've been watching for a long time, that whole thing back there, that whole section of like bushes and everything, it looks perfect. It looks like it was literally never anything there. It's pretty awesome. The worst thing about this yard, again, is there's like little pockets of like, you know, like basically dirt that is like either sunk or it's just like, it's like shale and shit, like I guess underneath there, like all that sort of stuff, but we'll deal with that. But the point is that, you know, that's huge. The front of the house, not having that tree anymore, is huge. I want to make, like, we start from the back here, I want to make this whole thing up here just all grass, just like this section is. I want to make that all grass. I would love to do that at some point. Don't know when these things are going to happen. Some's going to happen sooner than others. Obviously, get rid of that thing. Get rid of that little stupid thing. Get rid of that big bush up there. Those little things right there. I'd love to get rid of both of these trees, truthfully, because they just overhang, and it's so stupid because they get like berries or whatever all over the ground, and it's disgusting, and then they get tracked into the house, and it's just stupid. Really dumb. So all that'll happen at some point. Not sure if it'll happen right now. Over here, though, this is definitely going to happen. This is like the next big project here that the boys are going to help with. All of this just completely, you know, grass. Everything's gonna be grass, but like all this stuff gone, all that like trash up there gone. All of this, like hopefully, like even that little stupid fucking metal sign like inside this, you know, this like cliff, this terrace thing, all of it gone. So just like a grass hill right here. Like if you take a picture of this and then you just see like, instead of that, it's just like a rolling grass hill. That's exactly what we want. We'd love it. So there's not like all these fucking rocks and everything like that, like popping up through. And it'll just be better for everybody because then I'll just be able to cut the grass and not have to dick around with all the other stuff. So yeah, that'll be fantastic. And that's the big thing that we're gonna have them come out and take a look at, maybe along with some of the other things. I'm not exactly sure yet, but yeah, like I said, what I did out here was I cut the grass, did all that. The other big thing is that tree is definitely gonna cause problems with my gutter, so I need to cut like basically this whole side of the fence of it down. That's gonna be important pretty soon because I don't want to have water going inside. Where's the crack again? Like in here or wherever it is. That's literally what happened last time. It would like overflow and then it would get water inside. That's not good. That's not a good thing. And let's talk about up front because I did a lot of work up here. So this wall is like shitty and falling anyway. And it's like literally cracked like down the middle in a certain spot here. So I'm gonna do something here. I've already taken like brick by brick, like every single time I go to the trash, like for trash day, I take like a brick off and I throw it in the trash bin and then they take it. So like I took a lot off today because I was like doing some other work. So those will all be gone. I don't really think there is even necessarily a need for a wall here, but we'll figure it out if it ends up being necessary or not. like I said, there was a bunch of shit up here, like kind of growing around where this tree stump is. I want to get this tree stump out of here, and then we want to redo this walkway as well. But there was like weeds and stuff going on here, so I had to get those out of there. I killed this little bush over here because I hate vegetation, and I just had enough of it. So I'm gonna, hopefully we can just get that that stump grinded out of there as well, because they did a fantastic job on like the other little trees that were in here, and then these little stumps up here too even, you know, I mean, they're not coming back, so that was fantastic. And then the other big thing was I took out like all that little green vegetation shit and just dumped it all kind of over here. I gotta get rid of it now. But like, we don't want to do that. Like if you saw the other video or Instagram post or anything from a couple vlogs ago, I don't know what it would be at this point, but like we wanted to have like 3 little trees or something and some rocks for like the landscaping, but there's a lot of things that we have to do before then, so I'm not exactly sure on that. And then also kind of took out some of the stuff like over there, just cleaning it up because it looked like trash. So really happy with where we're going from here, but there's a lot of things that I need to do, like not just the landscaping portion, but also like clean those windows, clean up underneath here, because like it's literally kind of disgusting up here. I don't even know if I can like squirt that off or whatever with a hose, but you know, it's just kind of gross. So gotta clean that off. You know, like I said, this walkway needs attention. So there's like a whole bunch of things here, like the walkway. This is in no particular order because I do have a like some sort of list of things, but just off the top of my head, replace the walkway, do the little like rock and landscaping, and probably like I said up there, replace that too. So all the cement replaced, the landscaping in front of the thing, washing windows, washing underneath, potentially changing the color of the house, but I don't know when that would happen or if that would be necessary to do right now. Just making it look a little bit better, because even like up at the top, like power washing even that vinyl up there, I don't know what the hell happened there. Changing the mailbox out because we have a nice black one that we put on there. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe we should have something on the side, like just to, you know, get water away from the foundation, but I don't know if that's like a myth or what the deal is there. And then also I need to board this up, or brick this hole up that's just covered by board right now. And then there's a couple little things that I've just completely neglected. There's like pieces of tape on the wall down there that have holes where like shit was going through the brick, like coax cables and stuff. So a decent amount of work, but like, I mean, literally like this stuff takes me like an hour. I just knock it out and then we're good to go. So it's a good mix of like doing inside, you know, website work or whatever, and then also doing outside work. So I'm not mad about it. It's going quite swimmingly. I'm enjoying it. Air conditioning works pretty well, so that's good. I just look at everything that we've done here, and it's like so much better than it was. So I'm just super happy that we're moving in the right direction. Got to do something about this wall, like I said, obviously, but I don't know. Other than that, it's pretty good. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna clean up this shit, and that probably will be it for today. I'll definitely update you when we have something new to say and to show. Today is Tuesday, July 26th. We are in the podcast studio that still needs a lot of work, but we're working on it today. We bounce around, we do different projects, we keep it exciting. So let me just kind of walk you through a couple things here. So it's coming along. The table still needs attention because it does wobble. Not my immediate project right now. What I really wanted to do is I wanted to kind of clean up some stuff. Obviously there's stuff over there. There's some things over here, like this was all the lighting equipment and everything like that. So what I've done so far is, you can see these lights up here. They're pointing at the ceiling. They won't be, because they're going to be flipped upside down, if you can kind of think, because they won't be on these stands. This part's going to come off. It's just going to be this top part. We're going to hang it from the ceiling and point it down. So I just have them like that for now. But I added these little soft boxes. So if you remember from like the last time, it didn't have these little, you know, fabric things and then a little diffuser part on it. So I added all of that. You know, some of it came with it, and then we bought an extra one for the third light and all that. Links in the description if you want these lights. I would say, just as a very quick review, these GVM, I think they're 800Ds. They're solid. I mean, this whole thing that you see here, like all of that whole stand thing, each one of those, you know, they're smart integrated in a sense. They work over Bluetooth. You can use the app on your phone, and then I added this little cool setup here, just like a smart plug on each one, so we can control them better with like Google Home and stuff like that, like just with the voice. I would say they're pretty solid. like we're literally just not even going to touch them. We're probably just going to leave them as is, but they can do all sorts of different RGB stuff and everything like that. I will say that diffuser piece that I put on there is kind of a little stupid. It's a little flimsy, but I mean it does the job. I mean, it diffuses light. It just kind of sits there. But yeah, so I'm happy with that. Got to figure out how to attach them to the ceiling. I know there's a little like a baby pin type thing or something like that, whatever it's called, to just do that. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out where I'm going to put them and all that. We'll get there with that, but for the time being, they're fine. The other thing that I kind of want to deal with right now, you know, in addition to cleaning up, is whatever the fuck's going on here with this window. I don't know what that stuff is. It's like paper, parchment fabric. I don't know if it's coming from the outside. It's actually funny that I'm at this window and I just pulled some of this down and then like some rocks fell down. So I don't really think that's like a good thing. I don't really know what's going on like outside. I actually did see the reason it's funny that I'm doing this is because yesterday I was outside, as we saw. I don't know if it was in this video or the video before, but if you go back, you can probably actually see where I think I might have shown like a little bit of the side of the house over there. And there's like this weird, it's like this weird long piece of cement, like a piece of stone. And it goes the length of that window and sits out there. And I'm wondering if like there's something weird going on there where like it's either separated or was never on there or something. Or maybe that just has nothing to do with the outside. I haven't really inspected enough. But the point is that we're probably going to close that window or at minimum put something over it because I can't have a natural light source window right behind you know, the studio space here with this light, because you know you could obviously see how that would fuck up the lighting. And then over here too, now I'm just, you know, talking about lighting, talking about windows and stuff. Obviously we have it over there as well. I wanted to put in a door here though, regardless, or at least something, you know, like we're gonna put something here like to cover this, like a, you know, like a rod or something, but I always wanted to put a door here. So I think we're definitely gonna do that as well. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Just a quick update so far. I don't know what else I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to try to tackle that. I'm going to get a vacuum. I'm going to see what's up there. But it's just weird because I want to get this table fixed, but I don't want to mess with it really anymore because it's just annoying me. And also, I mean, it's a fingerprint. It's an absolute fingerprint magnet. So I can't really even recommend this tabletop. I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to take a look at it. The legs are pretty sick looking. And they are pretty solid, but like for the size of this table and then the legs and it not having like, you know, a stretcher piece that goes from one to the other, it's really not, it was not my best move. It's still going to be doable and salvageable, but I'm going to have to just deal with it. I'm going to have to make more adjustments than I really wanted to or would have had to. But this is a stepping stone. The next time we have a big, beautiful studio, the next iteration, we're going to have somebody make a goddamn custom huge ass wood table or something like that. You know, like I don't know. I'm just gonna fill it up with other cooler things. So this is a step in the right direction, albeit a baby step with the table situation. But yeah, I'm gonna do something out of stretcher, and then I'm also going to, I'm thinking about cleaning it off real good, and then maybe putting like a film over it or something, like a clear, you know, furniture protection film or something, just so it's not this goddamn annoying. But I don't know. We'll see what the deal is there. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get to work. We'll see how this goes. If we get anything done, I'll let you know. Okay, so this probably isn't going to be like the best angle, but I wanted to film me vacuuming this and like pulling some of this shit down because I started vacuuming it and there's just like more rocks and shit. So let's see if we can capture the moment here. I mean, are you seeing that shit? Dude, what the fuck was that? It's just a bunch of fucking rocks. I can't tell if that's outside or not. Ugh, god damn it. Well, I gotta deal with it because I'm not a fucking bitch, so. This is fucking annoying. Such stupid shit that people put up with in their house. I'm actually just gonna pull this down. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. I mean, it's all gonna fall anyway if I try to vacuum it. Look at this. What is up there? Oh, that's a big rock. Nice. Nice. I don't know whose idea this was, but it wasn't a good idea. Look at all this shit. Nice. Nice. There's more rocks up there. I don't know if that's outside or what. I gotta seriously take a look at that. And then patch that up properly. Nice. Literally somebody just decided, let's just throw some sort of weird loincloth looking fucking thing up there. So this is the window. It's got this weird piece of stone down here, but I'm just starting to realize that that's below the window. So that doesn't, even though that looks weird, it doesn't really seem like it has anything to do with it. Above the window, it looks a little weird, but also it doesn't seem like there's any open spots, so that's just kind of strange. I don't know. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look like there's like anything able to come in or anything. I have literally no idea why that's there. And why that was there, I don't know. Strange. Alright, super quick update here, because I'm just kind of like in the middle on a lot of things with this place, and I have no idea what to do. So I'm pulling up a list of the things that I need to do, specifically for the studio. I'm going to kind of walk you through something that I did here, and then I'll walk you through that list. So all I did here is I tried to clean that shit up that was up there. I guess I got most of it out. You saw the clip from outside. It doesn't really look like there's any problems outside with the top specifically. I just don't know how the hell this happened. I don't know if it was a shitty installation, not covering that up. But if we, if this window isn't even here anyway, like we boarded up or whatever, then I guess it doesn't really matter. What I did here was there was a glass piece that was just sitting up here that wasn't installed. So it was kind of cool. Like the glass piece just like fits inside the little, what's it called piece, the little screen. So I just put that in there. I'm going to be very interested to see what that does, because even though that outside window part there, as you can kind of see, like you can turn this crank and like it, I guess it opens a little bit or something. I don't really want to fuck with it. Oh, I am fucking with it. Okay. I want to make it closed, but you could open that up and you could, I guess, have air flow through there. Kind of a neat thing in a glass block window. But we don't want that, especially if the door, especially if that would be all, sealed or whatever. So that's what I have, my thought process now. I put the glass part back in there so it's not just a screen, because again, before this it was like that. So that's going to do two things, I think. I'm interested to see what it does for the temperature of this room and also the sound, because you could definitely hear a lot more, I think, when that wasn't there, that extra pane of glass wasn't there. So that's kind of cool, because we don't want it to sound very crazy in here. Like I literally could hear a plane outside before somehow through that window, and now I don't really think I can. So hopefully it helps, but I'm still concerned about the temperature of this room because it's summertime and it's a little hot with the lights on in here and everything. So that's a little concerning, because now we finally have a space inside the house and it's not properly, conditioned in the summer. I don't know. It's still another thing we have to work around, but my dad's an HVAC guy, so maybe he can help with that. But anyway, so we got all that. That's pretty much all I did, because I've been going back and forth on a couple other things here, and I'm just going to kind of run you through this list of things that I would like to do, at least the preliminary list here. So the first thing is insulate the window. So just get maybe some, I think we have some R19 or some random, what's it called, fiberglass insulation. Just pop a couple pieces in there and then put a board over it. I don't know if we'd have to get rid of this little ledge or whatever, probably be a good idea. I don't really want it to be like a permanent thing, but I do want it to be like, you know, that can't be there. Like we can't see, you know, the light. The light cannot come through, so it needs to be something non-permeable. I'm not saying we need to like put cement or anything like, you know, in that window well there or whatever, but you know, something like that. I don't know. So that's one thing. Definitely insulate the window so there's less sound, hopefully, that comes through, and then board it up. So that would be the first couple things. Then Amanda doesn't like this carpet. I don't like this carpet. It's kind of disgusting. It's got like hair and all sorts of stuff. That's my pizza alarm. Stop. Gotta go check on my pizza real soon. But anyway, so the carpet, like I was saying, it's got like hair on it. There's like some like gum and shit like that. It's just been through the ringer. So I'm going to get rid of the carpet, definitely. I'm not sure what we're going to put in its place because I have a lot of LVP from the stuff that we did upstairs, but I don't necessarily know if I want to put that in here because I'm concerned about noise at that point, like echo and such. So that's a difficult thing. I don't know what to do there. We could put like a rug down. We could put more stuff on the walls. I don't know. I just don't know. My other options would be like either an actual like a rug or a carpet, or just put like almost like I was thinking like commercial grade carpet down like you see in office buildings, which it's just like tiles. It's not like, I don't think it's like super expensive or anything, but just like that type of thing. So there's a little bit of something still on the floor, but it's not this specific carpet because we're definitely not going to get like real carpet installed or anything. That's silly. The other thing I want to do is, me and Amanda talked about this, the back wall there. I think we said white at one point, but I'm thinking black on the back wall because, at least on the back wall, because white I think would just look a little weird, and I think black would just be better. I've seen other podcast setups with like a black wall in the background, so I think that'll work. I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, I think it would look good, but I don't know. So again, like I think that, and then install the flooring would be after that. Replace the outlets because they're literally like all upside down and gross. So that would just be like decor style. Which again, that's actually another thing that I thought about is if I have a couple white one, I have at least one white one still. But if we swap those out, then we'll probably use the like if the walls are black, then we're gonna make black plates and black outlets. So just a random little thing. I gotta buy those anyway, regardless of what we do, so it doesn't matter. What else we still got on this list here? Install the storage curtain thing, just like a rod curtain thing there, whatever. And then we gotta mount those lights to the ceiling, so like somewhere over there, maybe on this bulkhead thing and stuff like that, wherever we decide. Fix how this table wobbles. That's not ideal whatsoever. I'm gonna run the cables and I'll maybe figure out why it's like disgustingly fingerprinty and disgusting. I'm gonna run the cables underneath the table too, so that's another thing to make it nicer. And then install a door here. So I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that I need to do, but I can't really do anything else right now because one, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go eat that pizza, and two, I have to figure out kind of what else we're gonna do, make some decisions, talk to Amanda, but I don't know. Slowly but surely, we're moving ahead on the podcast studio. One day we'll get there.